Do we light up the room when we enter? Or are you lighting up the room when you leave? Some of you know that I've been a UW partner for 18 years, and in that time I've been very protective over not only the company's brand but my brand within the organisation. And today I'd love to share with you about protecting your brand within BNI. No, I'm not talking about 500 pens with your names on. Thank you very much, Zoe. Very useful. It's a little bit different that I'm going to share with you today. Now, when someone asks for an electrician, have a think about this. What do you say? You might say, I know a great electrician. They don't say, I know a company with a lovely blue logo, do they? They say, I know Dave. He's brilliant. He turned up on time. He fixed our problem. He did a great job. That's the kind of thing they say. That's Dave's brand. What do they say when you're not there? And it's not just being about the face, about the business. You are the business. You are your business, especially in BNI, and especially if you're working on your own. But we can affect our brand so quickly with one slip of the pen. If we're writing an email or a WhatsApp, it could be ill-intentioned. You might not mean it the way you do, how it comes across. So have a think about how you respond to messages. This must be an old thing I've picked up because it talks about the tone of your emails. For us, in our internal group, if you like, our WhatsApp group, it could be the tone of the messages that we put through. Sometimes they probably seem a bit short or not in line with your brand, let us say. Or how you behave on social media. We're going to hear from Joanna a little bit later on in the 10 minutes about some of these things. But how does this sound? Sending a message like, oh yeah, I've just seen your message that you sent 3 days ago. Sorry about that. I got a bit busy. How does that sound if you've done that once? Forgivable? Maybe a little bit. What if it's consistently that way? You're sending messages out and people aren't responding quickly or getting back to you. How is that going to affect your brand? So we need to protect our brand. I always think as soon as we come out of our car and walk into the hotel, are we smiling? Do we light up the room when we enter? Or are you lighting up the room when you leave? Some of you ahead of me. And here's 3 simple ways that you can protect your brand. Be consistent, whether in person or online. So I've been thinking about doing TikTok things. I'm trying to find a way that aligns with my brand. Haven't found that yet, so maybe I need another one-to-one with Joanna. Maybe, morning Richard, maybe it's about, just grab my seat at the back there, that's fine. Pause. I love it when words and then you do the actions as well. It doesn't happen very often, I'm not that clever. Pause before posting. Ask yourself, would I say this if I was in a face-to-face environment? And deliver on your promises. If you say you're going to do something, introduce somebody to somebody in this room, then make sure you fulfill that. Are you always representing your brand? So every time you walk in a meeting or post online, have a think of it like this. When we all start off, our bank balance, think of your brand, your credibility, your posture. Think about it as a bank balance. Are you adding to it so it goes up and up and up and up and doing good things? Or are you taking it away? Are you doing some damage to your brand and reducing it? Again, one post, Gerald Ratner springs to mind in the UK. It was one comment about calling his jewellery tat. Do you think that added to the bank balance of brand or took it away? I think ultimately he made some money out of his book, didn't he? So he probably brought it back a little bit. Or is it when you roll your eyes at somebody's 60 seconds? Because if you do that, one person will have noticed that, at least in the room. So, in closing, you are your brand. Dress well, speak kindly, act reliably. Your brand will do the marketing for you. Word of mouth is what we've got in BNI, and that's how we build our businesses through this fantastic organisation. And when your brand shines, your referrals do too. Thank you.